Now, you're going to be reading the definition to the person in front of you, okay? All right? So, the person that can't see the definition is going to use this word list over here to try to tell you what the answer is, all right? And you need to kind of do it quietly. I'm going to take these up. If you need it back, I'll give it back to you. And then we'll switch after that one, okay? Abundant is the very first word in that box, okay? Okay, let's do a practice round. Let's say, here we go. Everybody that can see me, look now, the people facing me. Let's pretend I'm typing. What is the water that falls from the sky called? You're going to say to your person, what is the water that falls from the sky called? And they're going to tell you, okay. And then I'm going to tell you to switch. Everybody got it? Okay.
And tell me right up there when I'm not. Because I'm not sure where I need to
places. So he's going to stand up and go back here and face the front. And he's going to be up here like that.
Yeah, you're in it.
All right, here we go. Okay, listen, this is Mrs. Goodall. She has to do this lesson for her college classes. You need to be on your best behavior because she has to video, okay? So just tell your person your answer, and when she says switch, you're going to switch. She's also going to ask you, after everybody's had time to tell her person their answer, okay, everybody, what is the answer? And you're going to say it, all right? Everybody got that? All right, let's just do another one for a practice. This is practice, okay? This isn't our actual work.
You're too far over. I can't see you. No, I can't.
Okay, read that to your person.
Like her eyes.
Okay, everybody tell me what the answer is. Okay, switch.
Alright.
You look in there and see if I know.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right
no.
here. Okay, yeah, it's on. We'll go.
Can you all see that? If she sees right there. Alright, here we go.
Okay, everybody tell me what the answer is. Okay, switch.
From the wind.
Okay, what's the answer? Okay, what's the answer? Good Okay, what's the answer?
Did you see me? I
Okay, guys, what's the answer? Go ahead and switch. Okay, guys, what's the answer? What's the answer? Okay, that's it. So go ahead and go back. Okay, guys, I'm going to pass out this article. We're going to read this. Pass these back.
You need to go pass this back. Anybody? I didn't take yours. I only took a few people over here. If I took yours, raise your hand.
Where? Okay. Okay, make sure that you get your pencils out And write your name on the top of the paper there. Okay, I'm going to read this to you out loud. Follow along with me, okay? So this is called Clean Water Partners. The facts are clear. Nearly 1 billion people in the world need safer drinking water. Unclean water causes many diseases that result in millions of deaths. Imagine how your life would be transformed if you didn't have a reliable supply of water. What if your water was contaminated? A water crisis. In some countries, people spend hours a day carrying water to their homes. Women and girls are often the ones assigned the chore of collecting water. Because of this chore, the women cannot take jobs, which would help their finances. The girls are unable to attend school, which would prepare them for future opportunities. Sometimes they must walk long distances to find water, but often the water is unhealthy. Where water is scarce, people are usually poor. Where there is no clean water, people are often sick. Solving the problem. Getting clean water to all people is a serious problem. However, some progress has been made. More people are speaking out, drawing attention to this concern. Many groups are actively raising money to build wells in remote places. People are working together to provide clean water for those in need. First things first. To start a water project, planners know it must come first. Outsiders must take time to learn the beliefs and culture of the people they want to help. Once there is trust and respect, then everyone can begin working together to solve the problem. The next step is to train members of the community. Project planners teach people how the water source will work. The people can learn about sanitation issues. They discover how to troubleshoot problems that may arise later. When everyone agrees on the plan, the community decides how to participate. Flip it over on the back, and it says, everybody work together. Morehead is a tiny village in South Africa. And if you look there to the right on the map, it shows you where Morehead is above Johannesburg. You'll see that there? Okay. So we'll go back over there. They had nothing but a trickle of water for nearly 2,000 families. The villagers knew that they must act to solve their problem. A dam had been built in the region in the 1920s, creating a reservoir. It was used mostly to water farm crops. Over the years, more and more canals were added like fingers on a hand. Those canals distributed water to new villages. Over time, the people who lived at the end of the line had little or no water. To survive, the villagers had to transport water from a water source across a busy highway. Every day, they dodged speeding vehicles as they carried containers of water to their homes. Even the highway company recognized the villagers' need. Teamwork. In a spirit of cooperation, the highway owners offered to help. They promised to drill a borehole, a deep hole used to find a hidden source of water. The villagers had a community center that was seldom used because there was no water for it. Morehead decided the center would be a perfect location to drill. Then the highway company contacted another agency to help with the next step. Once the water was found, it had to get above ground to the people. It was time to decide how to pump the water to the community center. The agency and village leaders decided on a solar-powered pump. There is only a little electricity in South Africa, but a lot of sunshine. A solar pump and 2 5,000-liter storage tanks were installed at the center. The borehole successfully produced an abundance of clean water, a satisfying outcome. The villagers often use the community center now. Water is available for bathrooms and showers. The children can play and attend school instead of always carrying water. The villagers are grateful for all the people who helped solve their problem. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and pass out another worksheet. There's only 3 questions on here. And just take one and pass it back for me. And don't forget to put your name on it above the top. very well. I saw some that were blank. Do you need? Yeah, very good. You're okay? Okay. Okay, so make sure you put your name at the top. Okay, and get together with the same partner that you used at the beginning of class when we did the vocabulary game.
You can scoot your
You
chairs
can just
together.
scoot together or turn around, and you can work on this together.
Alright guys, listen. Listen for to give you your instructions first.
Okay guys, at the top of the worksheet it says reread the passage and answer the question. So question number 1 says, what is the main problem mentioned in the first paragraph? So go back to the first paragraph and go ahead and reread that and figure out what the main problem was. And you do have highlighters at your desk, or you should, we might have to share, but go ahead and highlight what you think the main problem is. And then you can write it down on the line there under number 1. Do you need a highlighter? I've got 3. Who needs one? You didn't get a paper? Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and move on to number 2, and we'll check all these in a little bit, okay? Number 2 says, list the events under the heading teamwork that helped the villagers of Morehead, South Africa build a new well. Okay, so if you're gonna look at this, what heading are you gonna go under? Good job. And it's on the back side there, the side with the map. And there are 4 or 5 steps there just to help you out. Make sure you have that many. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read number 3 out loud. You don't have to be done yet. I'm going to give you some time, okay? But question number 3 says, what was the outcome of the steps used to solve the villagers' water problem? for number 3, which heading are you going to look for or look under on your article? Yeah, what is it? Good job, yes, you're going to look under a satisfying outcome. And I'm going to give you a few minutes to finish this and then we will check them as a class, okay? Okay guys, we have a timer set for 10 minutes, so try to get that done for me by then. And if you need help, let me know. Okay guys, on number 2, don't forget to use order words, like first, last, finally, next. Make sure you're using words like that when you answer the question. And if you finish before the timer goes off, you can read your AR until we pick back up. No, you don't have to do part B, just questions 1 through 3. Okay guys, if you're finished, please read your AR, okay, quietly so everybody else can get done. Who's not done? Raise your hand for me. Okay. You've got 4 minutes, so you've got plenty of time. Okay, guys, we've got about 2.5 minutes left. So try to be finishing up. Yeah, if y'all have trouble with number 2, just skip it and go on to number 3, and then we'll explain number 2 to you in just a little bit. Okay, we're going to put the answers up on the board. Okay, so number 1 says, what is the main problem mentioned in the first paragraph? Who had nearly 1 billion people in the world need safe drinking water? Okay, good job. Now, did you write that verbatim from the story, from the article? Okay, you need to make sure when it's asking for the main problem that you're going to take exactly what was said in there, okay? But you did a good job. And number 2 says, list the events under the heading teamwork that helped the villagers of Montespruit, South Africa, build a new well. Okay, so remember I said to use words like first, next, then, finally, or last. So those words are in red for you. So yours should look something like this, and it says, first, highway workers promised to drill a borehole to find water. Next, the villagers decided the community center was the place to drill, then they found water. Finally, they decided to use a solar-powered pump and 2 storage tanks. The process successfully provided water to the villagers. Okay, if you had something like that. Okay, good job. And number 3 says, what was the outcome of the steps used to solve the villagers' water problem? The borehole produced an abundance of clean water, and then in quotes, because we took that from the article, the villagers were able to use the community center for bathrooms and showers. Did anybody have that one? Okay, not as many on number 3. Okay.
Can we say the villagers often use the community center now?
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to have exactly that. Just something out of that section, a satisfying outcome would work for number 3. Okay, so if you had anything under that, you did good.
Ms. Henderson, can you go back to
I want you to take your answer sheet where you filled all that out, and we're going to fold it like a hamburger, like in half, and then we're going to tape it into your notebook on your very next page after what you did yesterday. Okay, and this will be an example for you that you can look back on.
And just write sequence at the top of the page, so you'll have a sequence example.
Got everybody hear that? Write sequence at the top of the page. Okay, and Mrs. Henderson just told me that you all need to remember to study your vocab. I think your test is tomorrow. It's Friday. Your test is on Friday, so make sure you're studying that and read your AR.
No, you don't have to keep the story paper, just your answer paper.
Number 3.
Okay, don't forget, write sequence at the top of your notebook page in case you need to look at, you have an idea in case you need to look at
Is that good?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay, you guys only have 2 or 3 minutes. So if you don't get finished, take your story paper with you and finish it up when you're out.
Okay, you guys have just a couple minutes before the bell rings if you want to start getting your stuff together.
And turn the chairs back.
Yes, put the chairs back where they were. And thank you very much for being good for me today.
Thank you, you did a great job.